So we just got the mid-season designer's notes for Year 8 Season 2, and with it comes 4 massive balancing changes for some operators. The first major change is the fact that Thorn is going to be getting the 1.5x scope on her SMG. Since Thorn's release, she's been a very underwhelming operator, and the 1.5x scope is a very desirable scope. So those two combined will hopefully bring her into the meta a little bit more than she has been since she's released. I think this is going to be a good change for Thorn. I don't think it's going to make her overpicked or overpowered in any way, shape or form, but it does give her a little bit more reason to be picked by the community. The next operator to get a major rework of sorts is NØKK. As we all know, NØKK's ability used to grant her the ability to stay completely silent and avoid the detection of cameras at the same time. Well, as you guys can see, they have removed the silent step ability while her gadget is active. To kind of counter this, what they've done is essentially doubled the duration, but in return made it so she doesn't have silent footsteps anymore. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this change right now. It's going to be one of those that I have to wait and see how I feel about it after using it for a couple of weeks. But this was definitely a shock to me when I read this, because I just don't see why they've done it. I understand her pick rate has kind of been going up a little bit more in recent seasons, but if we look at the win deltas that they just provided us with, NØKK wasn't even that high on that list. Either way, let me know what you think about the NØKK change down in the comments below. Next up, we have a change to Vigil and his ability as well. As you guys know, Vigil has a similar ability but on defense, where he can go invisible to drones, and Ubisoft have basically updated this ability. As you can see, it says the ability won't deactivate while performing certain actions like shooting, and will instead trigger a glitch effect on observation tools. So just like we see with NØKK when she's on a camera and has her gadget activated, you can kind of see a little glitch effect. Instead of Vigil's ability getting deactivated when he reinforces or shoots or anything like that, instead it will just cause a glitch effect on the drone screen. Honestly, I don't know about you, but whenever I played Vigil, this was such a pain in the ass, because if you actually wanted to help your team by reinforcing, you would end up getting spotted anyway, and the whole point of using Vigil's ability is to try not get spotted and not to get droned out. Which leads us to the final operator getting a change in this mid-season patch, and it is Oryx. Oryx is having his hatch climb interaction time reduced by 30%. What this means is that Oryx will now be able to climb up through hatches 30% faster, which is a drastic improvement. I'll be very interested to see how all of these changes impact these operators in the near future, but that has been it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and until the next one, goodbye.